Welcome back to the Millionaire Real Estate Agent with Nathan Najib, the blueprint to help you become a millionaire real estate agent. Today's topic is an interesting one. I've spoken about this in the past, but the thing is, everybody wants to succeed, but not many people want to put in what it needs to become successful. We all know what it takes to become a successful salesperson, a successful business person, or a successful person in life, in marriage, or being a healthy person or a fit person. We all know it, right? And the majority of people don't do it. There is simple stuff like, what does it take to be healthy, right? Sleeping well, eating nice food, nice, fresh, ideally organic food, exercising 3, 4, 5 times a week, staying away from Maccas or these takeaways, and keeping your mind, meditating, being looking after yourself when it comes to not trying to stress too much. So everybody knows that, but majority of people don't do it. Why is that? Because it's a thing called temptation. And what temptation is maybe you want to be a successful salesperson. You come into the office to do your prospecting, right, 9 to 11, and you've got a bunch of people who hang around you who just come here has got nothing else to do but just come to the office to just talk to people, right? And rather than you having the discipline to say, no, I'm sitting down here, I'm gonna prospect because that's what I do, that's why I come in here. When I come in here, I'm committed, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna prospect for 2 hours a day. You go and hang out with them, having a coffee with somebody, with this bunch of people who actually just hasn't got anything else to do but just come in here to spend an hour, half an hour in the office. And I know real estate offices are full of those kind of people, because yes, it's easy to get into real estate. It doesn't need much investment. But what does it take to become a successful person, a successful salesperson? This being our audience being mainly salespeople or real estate agents. What does it take to become a successful salesperson? So we've spoken about the consistency, we've spoken about the persistence, we've spoken about when you're down, having the ability to get back up. We've spoken about having this long-term mentality or a marathon mindset rather than a sprint. These are a few things that I want to talk about, and I guarantee if you did that for 1, 2, 3 years, you'll be successful person. They're simple, but they aren't easy. Obviously, first thing here is what I suggest to my sales people when I'm running a sales training is to have 1,000 homes and make sure that 1,000 people in that area knows you by name, right? Make sure you door knock the area. Make sure you door knock the area a couple of times a week, right? And if you just coming into business, make sure you do it every day because you got nothing else to do, right? Make sure you door knock every afternoon. You go there and door knock. Just introduce yourself. Hey, I'm Nathan Najib. I've just started working in the area, and if you ever need any real estate needs, just sing out. Let me know. And if you can get their contact, fantastic. Add them to your database. And then obviously, if you've got fine numbers of people, well, when you get into real estate, right? Or you've been in real estate for a while, you've got a bunch of people in your database. So making 1 to 2 hours of phone call every day, religiously, regardless of how you feel like, you're making the 1 to 2 hour phone call. The analogy that I've spoken about in the past is if somebody paid you 100, 200, 300, 400,000, 500,000 a year, will you just sweep a street every morning for a couple of hours, right? Because it takes time. After you don't get paid today in sales, it takes time to build the name, build the reputation. A lot of people aren't prepared to do that, right? And then obviously you do monthly deliveries in the 1,000 properties. You've got to know product knowledge. You've got to know what you're selling, like the house type in the area. what's the most expensive house sold in the area, what's the cheapest house sold in the area, what's the average homes, how long a property stood on the market in the area. So when people call you, you know exactly what's happening in the area. We've also, once again, like, you know, we've spoken about the consistency. So I'm not going to talk about that because you can go back and watch the videos. And like, if you want to be do anything, right? What's the point of doing it half-hearted? What's the point of doing it just doing a little bit, right? What's the point of just giving it 40%, right? What I believe in is give it 100% or get out, right? You always got to give it 100% because 16 years I've been in the business. Janisha, I think maybe it's like 17 years running this year, right? And I'm excited as I was the first day that I started, got into real estate. So the 17 years would have gone, obviously it's gone, if I did give it all or if I didn't give it all, right? So for you, my friend, the 10 years, the 5 years, the 2 years, the 30 years, you want to look back and say, I'm proud to live the life that I lived, right? Live with integrity, live with honesty, give people advice that you would give your parents. And you know what? Do these things, do the hard yards, put in the yards, and you will be successful, my friend. So that's pretty simple. Secret to success. Well, there is no secret to become successful, right? The secret is there is no secret. So if you're doing anything, give it 100%. If you need anything for me to help you with anything, just sing out, pick up the phone. I'm an open book. I'm happy to give you everything that I have because life is too short to hold on to everything. Just you want everybody else not to do so well, and that's the mentality, unfortunately, most salespeople in New Zealand at least have. Well, for me, I've built this system. I've built everything that I've built, and I'm just trying to share with everybody and anybody. Hence, I'm running classes. Hence, I'm doing this, right? I don't need to do it, but I'm doing it to help you. So if that's been of help to you, subscribe to our channel. Go back and watch all the other videos that we've done in the last. You know, I've been doing this for probably about 6 months, maybe 5 months, maybe less than that actually. But I've been doing this for half a year or however long it's been. And I hope it's been of help to you. And if you want me to do any video for you in particular, comment below. And once again, thank you for your time. And I hope this has added value to you. Just before you go, Janisha, do you want to show them around? This is my war room. I call this my war room. And this is my goals. I don't think I've shown this to anybody. There is things that we have over on that wall there, if we can turn it out that way. These are projects that we're working on, and then you've got over this side, you've got I was talking about that Poor Dad and Rich Dad financial statement last year in the cash flow quadrant, and then of course our mindset, skill set, and system triad, as I call it, the Najib real estate system that I teach every day. So this is my room. You get to see my war room, as I call it. And take care, have a good week, and I'll talk to you guys next week. Thank you and love you.